Hello everyone, this is Melissa Kay and I am making you a short screencast to explain how to use EdPuzzle for your annotation for your final project in DTTL 605. We'll also go through this in class and you can feel free to email or chat with me and I can help you through the process. So what you need to do to start is to have created a screencast of your project that includes your slides and your videos and exported that screencast in an MP4 style. So here I have the name of my video and it is MP4, which indicates that it has both audio and visuals. I did that actually in a screencasting program and that worked for me. There may be other programs that will allow you to export your slides and narration in a video format. In any case, you want to have an MP4 to start. Okay, so then what we do is go to EdPuzzle. So it's www.edpuzzle.com. Excuse me. So if you don't have an account, what you want to do is sign up for a free teacher account. I know you guys are all students, but please sign up for a free teacher account. That will allow you to make the annotations that are needed for this assignment. So you'll simply click the Teacher Start Now, and once you've created an account, you'll be prompted to log in as a teacher. And here's my login. Put in your password and you're good to go. Okay, so if you look at the top here, there's search, my content, my classes, share, and then your login information, and this is to log out. So what I did first was I went to search. And when teachers are using this program, they can choose from a variety. You can see all of these videos here, a variety of videos that are already created. And then what they're going to do is either annotate them and or create quizzes or questions about the videos that already exist. The other thing that you can do is upload your own video. So if you push the upload button here, the orange one on the top right, it will direct you to upload your video. I've already done that because it does take a few minutes, so do be patient with it. Once it's uploaded, the place it will be living is in My Content. So click on the My Content button at the top of the screen, and here is the M8 screencast sample. That's the video that I created and uploaded to EdPuzzle for annotation. So I'll just double click on it and it will start. So in this case, I've already done a little bit of editing work on the video, as you can see by these green boxes with the question marks in them. So let's go ahead and play a little bit of it, and you can see that when the progress hits one of the green question mark boxes, I have put in a comment. This comment, the first one says, I made my title slide with a dark background and a complementary color, so it popped for the viewer. So that is one type of comment that you can make in your annotation. So obviously this was a kind of design comment. You'll be making comments about your design, about the cognitive theory of multimedia learning principles that you followed, and also about cognitive load. So 3 different kinds of comments, and you may also comment about the content that you used. In any case, it is represented by one of these small green boxes with a question mark in it. If we then And then when I go through it, I can comment back to you, and that will be one of the ways that I provide you feedback. So looks great. What about the white font on the bottom? Okay, and then I'll submit that, right? So if we then continue, it goes back into this other viewing mode, as you can see, and essential processing is my next slide. And then the video pauses and I have entered another comment. Okay, and then it could be that me the teacher versus me the annotator says, yes, great. I wonder about the image. Okay, so then I submit that and continue, and then the video will keep playing. So we'll skip ahead a little bit so that you can see the last comment I made, and then I'll show you how to edit. And here it comes. Once again, the video pauses automatically, and I've added another comment, and this one concerns directly the CTML principles. So dual channel processing, spatial contiguity, temporal contiguity, modality principle, and obviously I have no narration on this video because I'm talking to you about how to do the annotation, but you'll also comment about your narration. That is your recorded voice on your slide deck, okay? So submit. It prompts me to answer the question, so I need to put in something, okay? And then it will allow me to continue. All right, so I'm going to pause it again. So when you're doing your annotations, you can pause and come back to the project, and when you come back to it after the first time, you'll need to go to this button up here that says Edit. Okay, and then you'll get the editing screen. The editing screen has 4 main buttons on it across the top here. Crop is for using someone else's video and just wanting a little hunk of it. And these red bars down at the bottom allow you to crop by moving them. I'm not going to do that on mine because it's my project. Audio track lets you record. Audio notes lets you add notes for your students or your viewers. We're not going to use that one. Where we're going to focus our energy is in this 4th button, which has a question mark in it called quizzes. Okay, so you click on that and it will give you a little tutorial if you need it, if you click on the show me how. But for our purposes, since I already know how, I am just going to go here, okay? And when I get to a point where I want to make a comment, let's wait for another slide to come up. Okay, so prior knowledge. So I am going to pause here, and all I do is click on this big box. That's the one that I'm working on, and then I can type my comment or my annotation in the box at the right. In this case, I'm going to say the image represents knowledge that is already in the learner's brain and helps illustrate the concept on the slide. I've used the modality principle and, whoops, and my narration does blah, blah, blah. Okay, so whatever your annotation is, once again, 3 different topics that you'll be expected to cover, all 3 of them: design principles, CTML principles, and cognitive load. So once you've made your comment, you can see that you can bold it or do a few little effects. Probably you're not going to use the links and the images, but you could discard or throw your comment in the trash if you want. And then when you're all done with your comment, you save it. Okay, you're not stuck with it if by chance you go back and you're reviewing and you want to change something, you just push edit and it will allow you to work on it again. So I save it. I go back to my video and a new slide. And then when I'm ready to make a comment, I pause again. I click the button. I type in my comment. Here it is. And save. Okay, so that is how you annotate your video in EdPuzzle. Just a word in the assignment. I have also given you the option to use another program called Zaption. And between the time that the assignment was assigned and now, Zaption has been eaten by a bigger company and no longer exists. So all of us will be using EdPuzzle for this purpose. I hope that this short screencast helps, and please let me know if you have any questions.